Hey guys, it's me again, and last night I ended what happened to be the longest streak that I've ever had of not taking a shower. About a month and a half.
This is an outdated video, by the way. I've outdone myself since then. But at the current point, this was true.
And I'm tweeting.
Bro.
I've leveled up.
Who's this?
Who's
A
this?
few times. Asmongold.
Okay, that's that dude?
That's that dude.
The one whose name sounds like a what again? You said he sounded like a warlock or some shit.
What? A Negromancer.
A Negromancer. Yeah. Now I remember.
Asmongold sounds
Okay.
like a wizard name.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
He made his career playing World of Warcraft.
See? Not crazy.
No.
Hey,
That's a
hey.
wizard. This motherfucker's like a paladin or as another sorcerer or some shit like that.
Yeah.
A necromancer. I'm just flashing
Did you
shit.
say
I know.
Negromancer?
Negromancer. Hey, what up, my dad?
No, I don't even want to say the actual word because I'm worried I'm going to say that. I'm so worried, bro. Like,
Hey, people, what's up? Rise up.
yeah, I don't even want to say it now.
New York, LA, Philly, Chicago. Everybody rise. That's Negromancer.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was actually talking about that with friends. If that was a class in a video game where you gotta
Sign
just
me
do
up.
rip, just hip hop and then dead bodies rise,
Sign me up.
and instead of just running at niggas, they break dance towards them.
That sounds like something that Blizzard would do in order to, fill a diversity check. That actually sounds like something Blizzard or Ubisoft could do this. Like, really, it's not that far off.
Sign me up.
Yeah, capoeira and fucking.
Sign me up.
Yo, zombies doing
The
capoeira.
Man.
voodoo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Okay. It's kind of weird. That's like the pastiest white dude. That's the
That's a
Negro.
Negromancer. That's weird.
But you know what? Asmongold gets a pass because he's cool.
Is he good? Not
mean,
taking a shower is
all
not
right.
cool.
And I
It
made
is what it is. Thanks, guys.
a tweet about this, and I said that I hadn't showered in a month. There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers.
Oh, man!
Hey.
Is it that big of a deal? It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, you gonna
It's
need
not.
to give me a minute for that month.
What's this? What's
I was
this?
gonna give me a minute for that musk.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? There's nothing wrong with it.
What is up with the cup collection? Look at the
Oh, there's
amount of
me again.
sauce he has here from like Chick-fil-A or whatever that is.
What are you talking? That's obviously
This is how
Wendy.
or whatever
Who's
that is.
that?
What are you talking? That's obviously
This is
Wendy.
how
That's his room.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
To be fair, that was my room a while ago. My room now. Okay. I'll show you. Yeah, there it is. We got a bunch of stuff there, but that's because people been putting stuff in my in my room. Like, that's not even really my fault, to be honest. It's really not my fault. It's like this side of the room is clean because this is where I need to be streaming at, but that side is where I put all the stuff.
Like this has triggered this is a sickness from you. You're cool with this. You
Yeah.
seen this shit and you didn't holler. This is a sickness of the highest order and we do not want it. What the fuck is that?
Oh no. Oh
Can
no.
we just
He
play the
doesn't.
video? We haven't gotten to 30 seconds of this nastiness.
I
doesn't
can't
even-
fucking do it, bro.
Yeah, let's try.
I got the
Oh,
heebie-jeebies right
There
now.
might be some benefits to whatever he's doing.
there were.
If you're introvert, yeah, les gens te foutent la paix. Les gens te foutent la paix.
Alright,
Je vois pas la avant.
let's
You alone in this world. So comprends? Ou pour compte tout.
Okay.
So comprends?
I don't understand.
Okay?
Alright.
Hey!
Let's go.
I made a tweet about this, and I said that I hadn't showered in a month. There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers of mine.
Question. No, for Monday. No,
We haven't even 20 seconds.
My nigga, I'm sorry. Not showering. Does that mean not brush your teeth too?
It does not. I brush my teeth every single day. I never miss a day of brushing my teeth. I've only got a few of them left, and we're going to try to keep that going for as long as possible. I do brush my teeth every single day. I do. Twice a day? No. I should be, but once a day.
I have no idea. I don't know this guy. I never watched this video.
For the first time in my life, I think I'm experiencing anxiety.
Of not taking a shower about a month and a half. I made a tweet about it.
How'd this get 15 days longer? That's crazy. Okay, let's just watch. Let's watch.
There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers of mine, thought that I was lying, and a lot of my real viewers said that it was a good start. And with the amount of people I thought to myself, you know what? That'd make a really good video. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to share with you guys my experiences of not taking a shower for an entire month or over an entire month, and kind of what the thought was behind it and everything that went into it and how it felt. Now, the first thing I want to say is that there are a lot of you guys out there. You've got real jobs. You've got people that you have to see daily. Maybe you have a girlfriend. Maybe you have a wife. Maybe you have to go out and interface with society. Well, luckily for you, I am not tethered by those earthly desires. And
that's right.
I'm able to dredge and delve into the depths of depravity and experience them for you. And I'd like to share that experience with you all.
Who needs to experience this for me? Who asked you? There's a lot of...
Nobody asked. I had to do it. Like, I was going to say nobody asked Jesus to die on the cross, but we're not going to go that far. Okay.
things I want people to experience for me. This is not one of them. I never asked for this.
I will say he's a little bit considerate of the fact that he's like, wait, guys. All the
There's a
reasons you would
social
normally take a
experiment.
shower, I don't have those reasons. I don't have people. I don't leave my room.
What about you?
That's right.
True.
What about your own smell? Sometimes you smell the smelly smell and the smell is too smelly.
Hey, listen, some people don't mind that.
Now,
That's
first
the way
thing
it
that
is
I
for
think
other
a lot of
people.
people ask whenever I talk
That's other
about
people,
this
not me.
is why? Why do you do that?
Yeah.
And it's actually very simple. It's because I was doing something else, just playing video games. I was laying in bed.
Yeah.
Why would I do something that I don't have to do? There
That's
were a
right.
number of reasons why I take showers. I think
I mean, it makes sense.
No.
Makes sense. Yeah,
no,
other things you want to do.
no.
Don't deny the logic.
No.
Don't deny the logic.
Oh, no.
So the reason why I stopped taking a shower so much is because showers would take me like 40 minutes. And this is going to be something I didn't really talk about this a lot, but what ended up happening was that I would have to go into the boss fight of washing my hair, and it would be like a 3-phase fight because my hair was so greasy and so crusty that I would have to wash it out 3 times, and even then, it would still be fucking gross. And I would use like, soap. I even used the special soap on it. It was really, really, really bad. The ADHD shower? No, it was awful. Yeah, it's a bit too far. No, I'm serious. Like shampoo. Yeah, well, what I mean is like there's special soap for like scalps like that. It did nothing to me. Did nothing. And so like finally, I was like, all right, I give up. All right, that's fine. It is what it is.
What's wrong with that logic?
It's not a logic.
It is.
I got nothing else. No reason. The reason is oh my days.
It's okay, Asmon. Do your thing. Or don't do it. Whatever you got to do.
one of the big reasons is so I don't look bald whenever I'm streaming, but I'm not streaming
That's the
right
main
now,
reason. Yeah.
So I'm pretty much good. Now, the reason I broke this streak is
I used to do this a lot. Whenever I would remember like whenever I would take like 2 or 3 month breaks from streaming for a while, I would never shower during that entire break. I would just sit there in my room and play video games with all the lights off, with a blanket over myself for like a month. It was great, man. It was amazing. Oh, God, it was so good.
as you guys can see,
I was
my
so
hair
happy.
is, well, I still do look bald, but this is about as good as it gets.
It is.
Nowadays, at least. And I thought
That
was a few years ago.
today, but apparently I don't have to be there. So I pretty much showered for nothing, and I ruined, what turned out to be a pretty good thing. So as time went on, and this is something that people would kind of expect, that you would just get dirtier and dirtier and dirtier as time went on.
You don't.
But
That's not how it works.
the reality is that about 10 days in, after you haven't showered for about 10 days, you pretty much stop getting dirty. And
that's true.
I want to preface this by saying I don't really sweat hardly at all. Like, I don't know really why. I never have. I just don't. I don't really think I'm dehydrated particularly. I drink a lot of soda. I drink water too a lot.
Oh my God!
I always have a drink near me, and
What?
so I don't really feel like I'm dehydrated. I'm just not really the kind of person that sweats a whole lot. So
Yeah,
because I'm
I
not
don't
sweating
sweat.
all the time, I don't really create a lot of dirt, a lot of grime and gross stuff on me.
Sure.
For example, like if I can wear a shirt for a week or so, it's going to be substantially less disgusting than if somebody who sweats a lot would wear the same shirt for a week or so.
That's right.
But I'm sure I still do smell pretty bad. Regardless, the point that I'm trying to make here.
Okay. It's not that I can't sweat. It's that it takes a lot to make me sweat. So, like, I swear to God, I can walk down to the store wearing shoes with no socks. It's over a mile to the store, a mile back in 100-degree heat. And I will have no sweat. None. No, I don't believe that. I'm serious. No sweat. Why would you sweat from walking, from the heat and the friction and the just exercise? Yeah, 100%.
Is that I don't sweat a lot, and that's probably why it's possible for me to kind of do this. And also on top of that, I want to say that about 10 days or so into not showering, you kind of hit a plateau. So like you have the time.
You stop getting dirty.
And it's like, the things are getting dirtier, you're getting dirtier, and it starts to plateau or so around, I'd say, day 8 to 11 or so, about day 8 to 11, it starts to plateau. And at that point, you stop getting any more dirty. And so whenever you get to that point, if you reach that break point, you get to a point where it's like, well, if I don't shower, nothing changes. So
that's right. Yeah, it's like a waste of time at that point, because you're not going to get dirtier. It's like it's already happened.
Shower, obviously you might feel better or whatever. I don't. I feel great all the time. And back whenever I started this schedule, we were too poor to afford hot water, so I take a shower over at his house. So
my dad's,
I kind of just carried this tradition on for an indefinite period of time. And I had the designated showering day.
It's crazy for me to see this. This is like kind of a weird thing that like I kind of don't want to show people, but I don't really care. So if you look at my mouth here, let me see if I can show a better image. You see how there's like black there? My entire bottom of my teeth were like all rotted out at that point. And it was so bad that I finally got them fixed. Yeah. Like every single one of the teeth was like broken and half rotted out. Was it painful? Yeah, it was. It was really, really painful. Yeah, sounds painful. Yeah, why? Just a lot of reasons. Did it smell? No, I would clean them. Yeah, how expensive was it? It was a lot. It cost a lot. Yeah, it did. See? Look at that. Good. I got them all fixed. At least the bottom ones are all fixed. Was it like tooth decay? Yeah, they were like black and like rotted over and everything.
And I had the designated showering days of Thursday and Sunday that were way past whenever we got hot water turned back on at my house. And I just kind of did this out of habit. And later on, I got a girlfriend, which is, as much of a surprise to you as it was to, probably me as well.
Yeah.
I guess my parents were just happy that, I was doing something. But regardless, I got a girlfriend, and she was not particularly happy with this designated showering days thing. And
yeah, she didn't.
She gotta go down on you, nasty ass mother.
No, I would shower. Nah, it wasn't that. She would just get mad that I smelled bad. It wasn't even that. She'd just get mad that I was smelling bad. And she'd be like, you smell bad. I'm like, no, I don't. And she'd say, yeah, I had to do it, yes.
Not my problem. Not my penis.
Yo.
Let's keep watching. He makes enough money where some people are going to overlook that. So, you know, that's what you need. Be successful enough for all that fucking dick cheese is not a problem.
I'm not doing that for other motherfuckers. I'm not doing
Some
that
people
for
are
other
really
people.
into dairy. Let them have their thing.
Oh my God.
Let them have their
Nasty,
dairy.
bro.
I legit
Oh
almost
my
stupid
God.
said that.
Jesus.
I swear to
Oh
God.
my
I
God,
almost-
bro.
You thought
what?
women were the only one who made a little
Oh
milk?
my days, bro.
Jesus.
Breast milk,
sick.
dick milk. Pops. All cuddly and shit. Chunky and shit.
Okay.
Little salty.
That's why we gonna fight.
Nasty.
That was a lot of work. You gotta change your clothes after you shower. That means you gotta do laundry. If you gotta do laundry, that means you gotta pick the clothes up off the floor. It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
You gotta
it's
deal with it.
a lot
There's
of
an
things.
irony about a World of Warcraft player who has to spend hours and hours grinding the same fucking useless dungeon for gear and mats and stuff like that.
Hey, it's not
Complaining
useless. I needed that.
about a 5-minute shower being a lot of work.
And I've been
No, as I said, bro, I had to go, I had to go shampoo and like wash my hair 3 times in a row just to get it clean. And I don't know if I'm going to talk about this in the video, but I guess I'm going to just go ahead and say it now. So basically, this is what happened, is that I said this yesterday, right? But like, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but like I had this issue with like skin flakes and dandruff and like oily skin. It was really, really, really bad. Where like I could take a like a sharp knife and just like scrape a bunch of skin off my arm, right? It was really, really bad. And so this had been going on for like almost my whole life. And it was really problematic. And it was so bad to the point to where I didn't even wear black shirts anymore. And like I used to always wear black shirts because that was my favorite color. And in high school, yes, I liked wearing black shirts. And I had to stop doing that completely because of how much like stuff on like my shoulders and everything. So what I did is I completely stopped showering and washing myself for 3 months. It was actually more than 3 months. It was like 3.5 months, maybe almost 4 months, somewhere around there. This was only 30 days. I totally stopped. I stopped showering. I didn't wash my hair. I didn't wash my face. I didn't wash anything, wash my hands, and wash anything. And my body began cleaning itself. This is not medical advice, by the way. My body began cleaning itself. And the equilibrium of my skin returned to what it was meant to be. And now I can wear a black shirt and there's not a single fucking thing on it. See it right here. There it is. Holy shit. I see some. That's probably just dust and shit like that from the house.
on the schedule of basically.
And even, by the way, even if there is a little bit, it's like 10% of what it was, if that.
For the past like 6 months or so, I think I said this in my last video,
Yeah.
I don't know if I did or not, I would just every month or so go to Target and buy a new pair of sweatpants. And I've been doing this for about 6 months now. So that's about 5 pairs of sweatpants that I've been wearing over the past 6 months. So I haven't really been doing a lot of laundry. That's really what I'm trying to say. It felt weird to do that. It felt weird to be a normal, feels weird to be a normal person, but I am me.
Yeah.
And so, ironically,
That's right.
That girlfriend suggested that I could use dry shampoo because my hair gets very greasy. I'm a very greasy boy. And,
Damn, bro. I think this is all fake. It's all lore for your stream. You think it's all fake?
Can't do it.
I just want you to see right now. So, This was in 2011. Okay? So this is way, way, way long time ago. This is before I was really a content creator or anything like that. And this is me taking a straw out of one of my old drinks that was up there, putting the old straw in the new drink because they didn't give me a straw for my current drink. Okay. This was in 2000 and, oh, here we go. Eating marshmallow cream out of the thing with my fingers. Oh, this was the ant infestation in my room. That's right. Why are they so big? They were higher level. Yeah, they were elites. That's right. I will maybe one day make a video about why I'm like this. We'll see what happens, okay?
Using Greasy Boy is wild.
I got all the ants, though. I got my mom's vacuum cleaner, and I vacuumed up all of the ants into the vacuum cleaner, and then I put prefab cement over the holes the ants were coming in from, and there were no more ants. Did you record it? I didn't record that part, no.
I would use dry shampoo, and I would rationalize my hair looking good, because that's why reason I would shower is so my hair would look good on stream. And if I use dry shampoo, I don't actually have to use real shampoo. So it actually kind of worked against the whole showering paradigm. And
yeah, she
it
didn't
got
like
even
that
worse
at all.
than that. And as soon as her and I broke up, then oh man, then I got to be who I really was. You know, I got to be me. And,
Greasy Boys.
That's whenever I
right.
kind of moved it down to maybe like once a week or once every other week or so. And then
I shower now once a week. I do. I shower once a week, and I don't need to shower more than that. That's just the way it is. I've never really needed to. And I think that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I think that's pretty good, right? It's good enough. Yes. It's still on Sunday. Yes, usually Saturdays or Sundays I will shower. Better than nothing? Yep, that's right.
and things just kind of degraded from there. And I don't really even know why. I don't even know why I'm making this video or so. But regardless, I kind of wanted to share this and just talk about a little bit where I'm coming from. A lot of people think that I'm depressed. A lot of people think that I'm upset. There's something wrong with me.
No, I'm not depressed. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just a cochon sale, un malpropre, un salope, un chien.
Is that him saying necromancer and zombie in another language? Yes. That's what I thought.
Shit, fat rat.
Not depressed. I'm actually very happy. Every day I wake up, I walk down to the convenience store. I bought a bag of beef jerky and a drink, and I feel...
A bag of beef jerky, he hydrates with soda and he doesn't shower. Yo, la chambre doit être dank.
What's wrong with that? Beef jerky, bro. People settled this fucking country eating beef jerky. Beef jerky's amazing. It's great. People love beef jerky. It's delicious. It's super healthy. It's awesome. What do you mean?
Release that. La chambre doit être dank, dog.
Oh my
I
god.
get up in the morning and I play video games. I talk to my friends and I do whatever the I want. I feel great all of the time. And it's kind of a weird situation because I'm the kind of guy that likes doing whatever the I want to do whenever the I want to do it. And
That's right.
anytime that I can't do that, yeah, I do get a little bit depressed. I don't really know why. I don't really know what that is, but it's why I kind of like, I don't know if you guys know this. A number of other people definitely know this. I'm not a big fan of commitments. I'm not a very committal
Yeah, that refers back to the ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
person. And I'm very afraid of commitments. And I like being able to do things whenever I want to do them.
All right, I think that's a good place to end the video. What do I think? What do you think?
I think I said plenty.
I mean, listen, if the person happy doing it, whatever, man. I wouldn't recommend it to most of you guys watching at home because you guys don't live like this, and I don't think you should. Because I think
Nobody should live the way that I do. This is not a good way to be. You do not want to be living the way I do. People have tried living the way that I do. There was that one guy who said he almost had to go to the hospital after like 2 weeks of it or something like that. This is different. This is totally different. At least you realize. Actually do? Yes. I think you missed the point. They're just saying you eat beef jerky, doesn't shower, definitely stank. No, bro. That's not it, man. That's not it.
most people I know who live like this don't seem very happy. But, I mean, if this guy's very content with his life and he wants to eat whatever the fucking trash he eats and not take showers, who am I to say
Would you date a girl who didn't shower for 2 weeks? No, it's fucking disgusting. Of course not.
anything? Yeah. Bro, I feel dirty after watching this video. I need to shower.
Yeah, I just showered. The thing is, I feel.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I really just. Oh là là, mes amis l'éternel. Non, ça t'est un petit genre bizarre. I think he's a worse detriment to society than people that are morbidly obese. He's doing the same thing. He just gets away with it because he's slim. That's what I think.
That's right. That's right. Yep. I'm not causing any problems. I can fit into one airplane seat. It's not an issue.
Gets away with it with slim. So I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, if he's happy doing it. No, eventually, if it wasn't my country, I know damn well it would be the taxpayers that would be paying for that and the way that he would die and stuff like that. So no, I don't agree with what he does, even though it makes him happy and he does what.
I don't even think this part's true. I actually think that morbidly obese people save everybody money because they kill themselves pretty early, right? And they're out of the system. It's like generally like a lot of the medical expenses that people have are like a lot of end of life and like long-term care end of life medical expenses. But like if you're really fat and you pop off at like 53 or something like that, I mean, you pretty much save society a lot of money. I'm going to be honest, you're kind of doing everybody a favor. That's grim. I didn't say it wasn't grim. I just said it was right. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
Whatever the fuck he does, because eventually it's going to be taking a toll on the society. He just gets away with it because he's slim. But people should give him the same flack that people give other people. You're going to be slim, because I've seen people being slim and dying of high cholesterol and just croaking. So
that's right.
It's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, how these things affect you is going to determine. We don't like behavior, not necessarily just because it's bad, but also because generally it leads to bad outcomes. But if you're one of the people where it doesn't, then don't. If you want to never sleep because you're one of those rare people who doesn't need sleep and you can still function, then don't sleep. I would recommend...
I don't know how people can do that, bro. Like, people sleep for like 4 hours, 3 hours. There's no way. Like, I tried to do that myself. I can do it for one day. That's it.
Everyone else not do what he's doing, but I'm not going to sit here and look at people who don't have severe medical issues, who from visiting their doctors have a clean bill of health and tell them to change their habits.
Sure.
So, but as long as you're not preaching this to other people and saying it's good for them, then put them on.
Never do what I do. Never even do like 3% of it. Never do it. Ever.
Do your thing. Yo, you talk about a month and a half?
I mean,
Yo.
even at a week, I'm pretty sure that in a lot.
That's crazy to me. They don't even know that I did. Bro, I crushed that record. I doubled it. Yeah, bro, it's almost 4 months. No showers, nothing.
A lot of places, that's actually not that abnormal.
Yep.
Last I checked, the French don't shower.
A lot of French don't shower. A lot of them don't.
Yeah.
Not as much as we do.
In a lot of other countries, it's actually very common not to shower that often.
I know. I understand. It's just I got to think when, no. Holy éternel. Whoa.
That's actually true. There's like African tribes that do that as well.
That's crazy.
A month and a half is fucked. Really.
Yep.
But I don't know. I also like showering, so to me, it's actually enjoyable. To
I
get
don't.
underneath the water.
I don't.
Just
It's a waste
have
of
it
time.
run.
It's a
So I
waste
don't
of
really
time.
get it.
Huge waste
To
of
me,
time.
it's not a chore. You know what I mean?
Hate it.
Hey, listen. In my experience, this is what I think. When people have super dirty rooms, like if your room is not perfectly in order, that's one thing. That's fine. That's not the biggest deal. If your room is like filthy, disgusting, to
Who's
me, at some point, it's a reflection of how you view yourself in your own mind. It's a lot of chaos. It's a lot.
You're right. I am an animal. I am a fiend and an animal.
Of
True.
undealt with issues, and you know you kind of heard him speak about it at the end, which is
A
like,
hyena?
I'm not
Yes.
committal, and it's like I think
That's
it kind of
right.
reflects in the space. Now these are fine for a single man with no strong responsibilities and not tethered to a bunch of stuff, who's just doing the things he enjoys. If you want to live a bit of a hedonistic lifestyle like that, that's fine. For people who want to have responsibilities, who do have like aspirations in long term, I don't think that kind of thing is sustainable because it's going to reflect on a lot of the other things that you end up doing in some way, some shape. So,
You're right about that.
I don't know.
That's true.
But again, maybe I'm just also speaking from my own personal experience. But me personally, whenever
You don't want to affect other people negatively with your bad behavior, because at that point it's like you just being a piece of shit.
I've gone to people's places and it's incredibly dirty,
Yeah.
their work life or whatever it is, most of the time reflected there. Do you know? I think if someone
Asmon has 2 beasts inside of him, and both of them are raccoons.
I don't remember who said it, but it's like how you do some things is how you do everything.
Fair.
Yeah.
So, and thankfully, streaming is such a chaotic and messy job that I think it tracks on well with a lot of people who live. Really
It sure
disgusting
does.
lifestyle.
But the minute you have it set up, you don't have to do much after that.
Yeah, but I think beyond streaming, because like people just look at success and they're like, well, the person's successful, that's all that matters. Like, no, not really. You have to think about how people manage their friendships, their relationships, all these other things, and things that people generally want. But he doesn't want those things. So like, who am I to say anything? If you don't want a lot of things that humans traditionally strive for, and it doesn't bother you not having them, then who cares what I think? But for you guys watching at home who want to be married, who want partners, who want a real house,
Don't
who
do
want
that.
stable jobs, like you can't live this
True.
way. And I think he admits that himself. So what's there to really critique? You know.
Even if you're a single person, you shouldn't do it. Absolutely.
I don't know. Let us know what you guys think in comments below.
Damn, bro. Like, I can't believe they got that offended at only a month and a half. That's crazy. That is only a month and a half, man. Asmongold already looked like he doesn't shower. That's the thing. The guy who didn't shower for 6 years. There's the video. This was fucking funny, man. This was great. Everyone's aware medieval diseases had broken out in homeless encampments in the U.S. years ago. This is why hygiene and keeping your space clean is important. Yeah, maybe. If Asmongold fell into a river, he would kill every macro and microorganism in the river. Oh my God. How can I be depressed? I buy beef jerky is a crazy argument. That's right. The dudes know after a few days and that's rancid. I can't imagine a month and a half. But preach camp, yeah, bro, this is the way it is. This is the way that I've done things for pretty much my entire life. And there actually is some like reasoning behind it. of like some of the reasons why I started being this kind of a person. It's a long story, and it's like kind of a bad story in a way. So like I haven't really wanted to go through and tell the whole thing of like this is how things happen, how everything fit together. Right, but like, yeah, anxiety. No. There's a lot of context to it. It would probably be like if I had to tell and explain everything of like how do you get from point A to point Z? Like it'd probably be like a 30-40 minute video. It'd be a while to explain everything and put it all together. You willing to tell it? Yeah, I would be willing to tell it. Sure. I think that the short-term reason is that I feel like the more attached I am to things and to anything, the more unhappy I am. Like, basically, this is like a general philosophy that I have. This isn't anything specific to, like, any one individual game or anything like that. But, like, basically anything that I used to care about, if I care about something too much, it will end up making me unhappy. So what I try to do is I try to remove caring about so many things from my life. I think the first thing, right, is like whenever I was a little kid, it was hard for me to get away from caring about the way other people thought about me. And then after I went through and I had bad experiences growing up, people didn't like me growing up, certain people didn't like me. And, like I was just like treated badly in certain circumstances. That made me it was like shock therapy, right? Where it's like you get to the position where you have to not care about what people think about you because you know that they'll never like you, right? And so that was the first step of it. And then the second step of it, I think this is whenever I got a little bit older, it was losing the attachment of, I guess, like other people around me as much as I can, right? To like not worry about like if something bad happens to somebody, right? And to just embrace, the outcomes of life. And so, like, for example, like, the situation with my mom was like extremely like mentally damaging for me in like an incredible way. But after that happened, it gave me a different perspective on life. And it definitely helped me kind of like be less emotionally attached to the way things are and to be more attached to how things were or what they were and just appreciate the fact that they did exist in the first place rather than being upset that they're not like that anymore. And it's hard to do that. I still struggle with it now, right? It's not like I've like totally overcome this or anything like that. And so that happened. And then like, so I've tried to like separate myself from like other people. And the step that I'm on now that I try to move from is like separating even myself away from myself, right? Like, I'm not my body. And, like, I had to do that whenever I was, like, 20, right? Because, like, your self-image a lot is, like, how you look, the way people see you, etc. And, to be, like, 20, 21, 22 years old, you're balding, you have no fucking money, it's like everything in your life is going badly in a lot of ways. You're playing video games all the time, hanging out with your friends, but you're still a fucking loser. Your teeth are rotting out. Your mom is having health issues. You can't afford anything. You have no hot water. Everything is bad. It forces you to stop caring about yourself and about how you feel and to not have any hope for society or for like the future, right? And I think that you can look at that in a negative way, but you can also look at it from the perspective of like, if there's no light at the end of the tunnel, just enjoy being in the tunnel. And that's what I try to do as much as I can. And so I try not to even think of myself as my appearance. And so if people make fun of the way that I look, obviously I don't like it. But that's what I try to do. Yeah, it's a very, it's very weird, right? And so I try not to even see, like, I try not to even see, like, myself as myself. And that's been the biggest struggle for me, is to try to separate myself from that. And that's why, like, I was trying to do that a lot. And, like, I was, like, going to, like, emergency room thinking something was wrong with me. And then I've tried to, as much as I can, just remind myself, like, you're gonna die no matter what. So just stop worrying about it. Who cares? And that's what I've tried to do as much as I can. And so, yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens, right? But yeah, that's like a very abridged version. Nihilism? Oh yeah, I'm very much a nihilist. I don't believe in any afterlife, nothing, none of that bullshit. It's all fake stuff to make people feel good. Now, obviously, I mean, you know, there are things that I just can't predict, right? I don't really know that, but like if I had to, you know, flip a coin, that's what I'd fucking imagine it would land on. So yeah.